It's the Redeemers, the Church of the Redeemer. You see, there was, all Catholic, but the thing is, it was designed by Palladio.
Wow.
It's one of the true churches, true Palladian churches. And in July, on the Redeemer's Day, the Venice Center and the Judaica Island is connected by a bridge. This is the Zattery's Venice Center. So you imagine, in the past, they just put one gondola beside the other one and people could cross, walk on over. Now they do the same for a historical thing, but if you want to walk over, there's a rotating bridge, which is dismantled after the feast, the religious feast. Now, look at the Redeemer, and look now at the next church on the right, still on the right hand side. That is the Spinsters, still by Palladio. But if you look carefully, they both have a wide Gaudi facade. At the back, instead, the two sides, the three other sides, are built with using bricks. What does it mean? The facade is very fancy, all the rest is very cheap. So people like it very much, Palladio, because of his way of doing things, you know. Because here people were quite greedy, still today they are quite greedy, I would say. They were merchants, they took care of their money very much. So what happened? They like Palladio because his projects were very gaudy and very cheap at the same time, because the material used at the back was quite cheap. Now look on the right hand side, you see this flat building, your left hand side, sorry, this flat building with the arches, flat one, okay? That is the warehouse of the salt. They used to pay taxes. Foreign merchants who want to sell the goods in the Grand Canal, which is on the opposite side, used to pay taxes giving salt. Because the money maybe were useless here, so the salt was the only way to keep goods alive, let's say. So it was very expensive, very good, that you can exchange with all the other goods, etc. So they arrived here, there was the custom, and okay, we want to get into the Grand Canal to sell our goods, okay, pay a tax, salt.
My God.
And in fact, this peak here, the end of this Zattery quarter, you see on the left hand side with a golden bowl, over there, that is the Punta Dogana, custom peak. And this huge, beautiful church on the left hand side is Santa Maria della Salute, St. Mary of the Heart, built to thank the Virgin Mary for the end of the plague, which decimated the population in Europe. And here, half of the population, please, was killed. Okay, so when the plague was over, they built this huge, stunning, beautiful city, a beautiful church,
We have a
Santa
church
Maria della
also.
Salute. Now, if you look straight ahead, you see on the right hand side, there's another church, again, a Greek facade, again, bricks all around, again, that is by Palladio, and it is St. George's. And also the little island on where St. George is the island of St. George. St. George's. Okay, it's by Palladio again. You see where the Italian flag is on the right hand side? That is Cipriani Hotel. It's one of the most expensive. Cipriani also owns in New York. In New York there's a very famous restaurant, but Cipriani families is from here. Okay, so you look on the left hand side now. This huge bell tower. Can you see that?
Yeah.
That is St. Mark's bell tower. It's almost 1 century old because it crashed down at the beginning of 1900. All the other monuments in the square are the oldest in the city at the moment, but not the bell tower. The bell tower is the highest building in the city. No other bell towers, though they're very similar sometimes, very similar, can be higher than that. No other buildings. That is the symbol of Venice. And if you look at the base of the cone, you see the winged lion. That is the symbol of St. Mark's, and St. Mark's was the patron saint, is still the patron saint of Venice. But what happened? If you look on the left hand side, you see also two columns at the entrance of the square. Can you see that? Okay, the two columns are two monolithic pieces of stone, granite, stolen from Egypt. And on top,
Se lo robaron
there are
los
two
egipcios,
statues. One is a
como los
bronze
españoles
statue,
robaron
which is
ahí,
actually, you can't see from here, it's a bit far away, but it's a winged lion. So it is their own patron saint, St. Mark. On the top of the other, the one on the left hand side, there's a guy with a strange thing at the foot, at his foot, and that is St. Theodore with a dragon. killed by St. Theodore. That was the patron saint of Venice before the Venetians stole the relics of St. Mark's in Egypt. They couldn't get rid of a saint, so they left this saint, this former saint, patron saint, on top of the column, but they also chosen the Roman saint. This to give you an idea of the power of this city. Remember one thing, that is, by the way, the Doge's Palace. We'll go there. You see that with the rows of arches, Gothic arches. It's beautiful. It's absolutely stunning. And you see the little bridge on the left-hand side. One is, let's say, over the sea, and the other one is connecting the two buildings. Can you see? That is the bridge of size, connecting the Doge's Palace to the prison.
Oh yeah.
It's the place of Byron also. So size because
Del Palacio Presidente.
but in the late 1800s, Lord Byron, the romantic poet, size meant size of lovers, you know, so something completely different. Anyway,
Beautiful.
I think Spielberg's, it was called by the Austrians, but anyway, imagine that all the things you see here, all the buildings, everything was bought or stolen by the Venetians. Here, the only things they could find here before the Venetians were just rocky islands, mud and water, period. All the marbles, everything you see here was bought by the Venetians, because there's no quarry here. Nothing could be found here. Now, look on the right-hand side. Look, straight ahead, you see there's a little dome. That is the biggest island probably of Venice is the Lido, L-I-D-O. Is the beach of Venice. It's where the Venetian Film Festival of Venice is arranged. It's the oldest film festival in the world. Whenever you see the movie stars arriving on launches, etc., to the palazzo, etc., that is the place. On this side there's a bank over the lagoon, on the other side there's a wide sandy beach on the Adriatic Sea. It became so important, so famous among wealthy people that the proper name of the island, Lido, became also a common